Hello everyone, I'm here back again with another Eternal Evolution video. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you about the game where the Eternal Evolution will be launching globally on the 9th of November, which is I think around about 8 more days from now. And I have a pre-registration link in the video description below. Just register from there and you get the pre-registration rewards. And these rewards are the Blade of Vengeance, Advanced Recruitment Card, Rare Hero Shards, Elite Equipment, and some diamonds. So what is this Blade of Vengeance? It's basically the hero in the game, which has this particular title. Every hero in the game have their own unique title. Let me show you that particular hero. I've already built him up. So this is his Artas. So basically he is the Blade of the Vengeance, where he uses his blade to slice off his enemies. So in this game, right, there are many characters, and this one is one of them. He looks like some kind of like a ninja character with some alien vibes to it, and have a long blade sword to defeat his enemies. So in this video, I'll be showcasing Artas, the hero that you get once you obtain him through the pre-registration rewards. So you know how to use him to his fullest potential. So let me quickly go through his skills to understand about his skill kit, then we can walk through his use case. So basically his skill for his ultimate ability is known as the Declaration of Vengeance. Basically he chooses one enemy within his range and deals damage equal to 640% of his defense, putting the enemy in the vengeance state for 9 seconds. Enemies in the revenge state will become main targets for Artas and have their damage reduction decreased by 8%. Each 5% HP loss will further decrease the damage reduction of the enemy by 1% for up to 5%. So basically what this means is, right, as you notice, he deals damage based on his defense stats. So he's like a defense damage nuker, which is quite rare in this game, because having a defense as your stat to deal damage, right, has it plays a two role. It decreases the damage intake from the enemies as well as dealing damage against them, which is quite good because it increases your hero's survivability. And then he also helps your allies to deal more damage to the enemy because he makes the enemy to have their damage reduction reduced, which is quite a good thing. Then on his common ability known as a split, every 3 basic attacks, Artas' next basic attack will be enhanced, inflicting 470% defense as damage. And then we have another common skill here, Destructive Slash. Artas lives in the air and slashes the main target of him, inflicting 375% defense as damage. And also improving his attack speed. AS is referring to his attack speed. And finally, is another common skill, is known as the Violent Wheel. Enhances the vengeance effect. Each 5% HP loss will further decrease damage reduction of the enemy by 1.6% for up to 6% here. So basically, right, if you want to quickly take down the boss, having Artas in your team along with your primary damage dealers will allow you to speed farm that particular dungeon. Alright, so how do we gear Artas? There are a few ways to gear him. So check out my equipment here. So basically, I have a mixture of like sets. As you notice here, the green words. Vigorous is the one that increases the health by 15%. Steady is the one that increases the Artas defense by 15%. And then I have another set here as well. So 2 sets of Steady and 1 set of Vigorous. So these are the equipments that I'm using. So let's quickly go through the equipment here. So this one is the weapon. Ideally, you want to have HP %, defense %, and then damage reduction. Because he's the frontliner, you want him to take less damage so that your healer, you wouldn't overload your healer to keep on healing him. Especially for the enemies that has AoE damage. Then your healer will need to heal everyone. And this will make it quite difficult for your healer to focus healing on Artas here. Next will be his armor. Yeah, some defense, resistance, extra defense, yeah. In this game, right, extra defense is referring to like a flat defense, which means there's no percentage, just like flat increase of this defense percentage. Defense here. Ideally, you want to go for the defense percentage and HP percent, as well as the damage reduction. And this is the bottom. It's some defense, accuracy, HP, and damage reduction. Accuracy is to allow him to apply the debuff on the enemies. And then we have a defense gauntlet. It's some damage reduction, extra defense, and extra HP. This critical damage reduction is most used for arena, because most of the arena heroes, right, they deal critical damage. And then this is the helmet with some HP. Ideally, this one should be a defense percentage for him to improve his defense. But currently, this is one of my best gears here, so I just use it as a placeholder. And then there's a defense boots. It has some damage reduction, extra HP, and HP percent. So that's basically my setup for Artas. And these gears, right, you can farm it through the Desa Cave. So currently in this game, right, there are 3 dungeons, which are Desa Cave, Taradon, and Sincero Mash. Most of your gears will be coming from this Desa Cave. Alright, so let me showcase Artas in this Desa Cave. I will select one hero here. Let's do one challenge here. Maybe I just remove that guy and replace it with Artas. Because Artas and this robot, right, they have the similar mechanics, which is to apply the defense down. So let's try out this team and see how it works out. So usually Desa Cave, right, you will want to bring in a lot of this, what's that? The hunters. Hunters are the one that shoots an enemy from afar. And then we have a healer. Healer is really, really important to have them here, so that they can heal the allies whenever the boss performs AoE damage. Okay, so I'm just moving my tiger into the right spot so that he can knock out the minions that is healing this boss. Alright, so basically Artas is now applying this defense. As you notice here, the icon damage reduction or defense. So the more health the boss lose, then you can deal much more damage to the enemy. So at this, the highest dungeon stage, right, you need to build your heroes pretty tanky to survive at least 2 AoE attack from the boss, so that you'll be able to clear this dungeon easily. So that's the second AoE attack. And by then, you need to quickly go to the next threshold here. As you notice, this boss has a 3 threshold. Once the boss health drop to a specific threshold, he will raise this orange barrier as a shield to protect him. If you're able to break that shield on time, then you'll be able to stun the boss. Alright, so we are dealing massive amount of damage to the boss. And it will take some time for you to farm gears in this dungeon to make your heroes strong to sustain this enemy damage here. Alright, so we are almost there. Almost winning the boss here. Okay, that's the second AoE attack. We need to finish off the boss now. Oh, that was so close. Artas almost died. Need to increase his talent there, because I haven't have sufficient soul potion to max out his talents. Alright, so by this stage, should be able to finish off the boss here. Alright, so there you have it. Artas in the highest dungeon stage for Desa Cave. Alright, so let's move on to the next dungeon, which is the Taradon. Taradon is the dungeon which is the opposite of the Desa Cave, where you need to use melee heroes instead of hunters or those enemies that uses range attacks. So most probably I'll use the same thing like that, with Artas in front. Maybe I can just use like this. Let me choose my heroes. I'm trying to find that wolf guy. This one. Because I'm using a commander that improved the ultimate of this Bailey Hudson as well as the wolf. Alright, so let's see how does this work out. Let's click challenge. Alright, so we are now fighting the boss. So Artas should be able to put up the defense down on the boss again. Let's see. Right, so when he performed the jump attack, right, this is the defense, the damage reduction. So all my heroes now can deal more damage to the boss. Oh yeah, if you're able to knock out the boss quickly, right, before this white ring expires, then you'll be able to unlock this reward, this limited recruitment card. Alright, so once the boss health dropped into a certain threshold, you'll move out everyone and summon 4 bombs that you need to defuse quickly. During this time, your heroes will be enchained with that shackles. So you need is best to use heroes that can teleport, like Bailey Hudson, Rakana, or the ninja guy with the dual blades. And this one also gives you some breathing room for your healer to heal up everyone before the next boss attack. So it seems like my damage dealers aren't strong enough right now to defeat the boss on time to get that limited recruitment card. Hopefully I can build my Artas even stronger so that he will be able to assist my heroes better here. Alright, so there you have it, Artas in the Taradon. Basically, Taradon is a place where you can farm the divine prototypes, which are used to improve the health, defense, and attack stats of your heroes. So the next one would be the Sincero Mash. Sincero Mash is basically a place where the enemies will summon lots of spiders, and you need to defeat those spiders quickly before they blow up your entire team. So I'll just use the dungeon that I cleared successfully. Alright, so I have Artas in the front lines, and a healer, Billy Hudson as my mob clearer, and 2 hunters here. Okay, so I'll be using this team. So let's see this team in action. I'll just spend 1 stamina here. So the good thing about Artas here is he's also able to apply the defense down on the big boss, so that your primary damage dealers like Bailey Hudson, Emma, Taylor will be able to deal massive amount of damage quickly before the boss will be able to summon more spiders that can quickly drain your hero's health. So now, and the good part of this is Artas also helps to divert the attention of the enemies from your assassin hero like Bailey Hudson here, so that he can survive longer. Alright, so the boss health is down 40%. We are almost there to clearing these enemies. Okay, now it's almost there, 1% left. Okay, so the boss is dead. So there you have it, Artas in the Sincero Mash. So Sincero Mash is a place where you can farm commanders. There are several commanders that you can farm from this dungeon. Like this one, Gautier. Gautier is the one that provides the Proton Shield to assassin heroes. So there you have it. This is how I use Artas in my teams for the Sincero Mash, the Cave, as well as the Taradon. You can also use Artas as in the arena, depending on your team formation, as well as the faction wars like this Soul Mine. You can use Artas here. And yeah, Artas also can be used in the Atlas. He's the alien hero here. So let's try him out here. Okay, let's replace this guy. Let's try Artas here. So it's quite good to have the faction also. We can showcase Artas in this today. And then maybe I can select. Okay, I think everything is all set up. All the divine prototypes are selected, as well as the commander here. Alright, so I'll click challenge. So faction wars, right, allows you to farm these mythic runes, or the runes that allows you to improve your hero's exclusive weapon. It plays a major role in improving your hero's damage output as well as their other stats like damage reduction, damage amplification, and so forth. Alright, so this is the battle. So Artas is on the front line. However, my healer is not that strong to heal up my heroes. Artas is almost dead here. Probably I can just move him a little bit behind the line so that he won't get killed by the enemies. Okay, Artas is down. Left out his allies here to finish off the wave. The enemies here are pretty strong because it's quite at a high level. Okay, so this is the first level done. Let me do some modifications to this team. Okay, let's try him, put him behind scene here. I think these are my best heroes for this faction for now. Okay, let's see how would this formation work. Alright, so it's quite good to have him behind so the enemies will prioritize on my tanker. Yeah, I think this one would be a better strategy for in order to increase the survivability of your Artas here. Okay. Good. Let's try him out in this role. Let's see if it works better or not. I think it can cut short the length when he arrived to the enemies. Okay, Artas had this increased attack speed, so you can slash the enemy faster. Alright, so that's basically it. Yeah, this is the elite rune that I was talking about. I think there are 3 types of elite runes. One is this one, got the mythic, and this one is gold. So these runes, right, is the one that improve the exclusive weapons on each of your hero. Alright. Alright, so let's try him out in the arena. Let's see how he fares in the arena. Let's click challenge. Let's find an easy one. 455. Let's try him out in this team formation. Wait, let me get the wolf guy. Where is Mr. Wolf? Okay, Mr. Wolf is here. Remove. Fine. Right, let's click challenge. Oh, this enemy only has three heroes. It'll be slightly easier. Let's find a tougher opponent. Alright, this arena also drops valuable rewards here, so it's recommended to do them daily because they drop resources that are very scarce in this game. Alright, so let's click challenge. That's a little bit hard. Let's try against the Mad Queen. The Mad Queen seems quite powerful. Let's try her out. So when you're using, when you're fighting against the enemy team, right? They also have divine prototypes to empower their heroes. So you need to synergize the commander as well as the divine prototypes to improve your heroes' damage potential as well as the survivability. Okay. So this shard, right, is the one that allows you to summon Elite Hero Shard. Alright, so that's basically it for the battles for Artas. So let me quickly show you Artas exclusive weapon, because I think I have not show you yet. So this is the Artas exclusive weapon. Currently is on the 2nd tier, which is level 10 now. So level 10 requires you to use this particular rune. I can't seem to see the rune here, but basically this rune, right, allows you to improve the damage amplification, damage reduction, as well as the defense. This one is unlocked once you have him evolve multiple times. So what do I mean by evolve? Is basically this evolve feature that's where the name come from on this game, the Eternal Evolution. So in this game, it's basically you need to evolve the hero. So basically, right, you need to have one copy first of the Artas, and then you need to combine with a fodder hero. What is fodder hero? Basically, fodder hero is the one that are used for food, for fusing to upgrade your heroes rather than using them in battle. And it's really important to save multiple copies of them and only use them when the copy is required. So let's say if you want to evolve a particular hero, let me give you an example. Okay, let's say this lady here, Falve. Let's assume that she is Artas. And as you notice here, right, once you obtain your first Artas hero, you notice this purple box. What you need to do is you need to use fodder hero. The fodder hero is represented with this the white icons on them. So just select them and you improve the hero. Alright. To cancel the selection, you just click on the hero back. So there you have it. So let me give you a quick demonstration on how to upgrade a hero the right way. So what you need to do is first select the hero that you want to upgrade. Like select this hero and then select the fodder hero. Select this one, click evolve. It says you have already owned a same name immortal hero higher than elite. So currently I already have her, so I won't do this one. Maybe I just select the one that I haven't upgraded. Maybe this guy. Kalaza. Okay, so I just try Kalaza out as an example. So first select the fodder and click evolve. So it will show you a confirmation window to show you what will be expected. So once you've evolved that hero with a fodder hero, it will improve the health, attack, as well as the defense stats. Click confirm. Then it shows the animation. And now as you notice, right, it now requires a specific copy of the particular hero. So in this case, right, you cannot use fodder heroes here. All of the heroes here have the lock icon. You can only use the same copy of the hero like this one. So select the same copy and click evolve. So the next evolution, right, you'll change this purple bar here become a yellow one. As you notice, it changed from purple to yellow. And it also improved the health, attack and defense. And not only that, it will also unlock the talent, which the talent for HP increase, attack increase, and defense increase. Click confirm. And then you just need to repeat this one until you get the immortal rarity. Alright, so there's various stages. Just now I show you is the purple one. You keep on evolving the hero from yellow, red, then white, then golden color. This is gold. So that's basically it for the evolution. So the evolution tier is called elite for the purple, epic for the yellow, red for mythic, legendary is for the white one, and then immortal is the yellow one. I need to also remember this name because it's pretty a lot. Elite, epic, mythic, legendary, and immortal. Okay, so just let me put one more copy. Okay. One copy here, evolve. Then use another copy, evolve. Right, so let me show you the talent of the hero. Alright, so let's head over back to Artas. This is the talent window that I'm talking about. So if you use a new hero, right, all of these things will be unlocked. So each time you evolve the hero, it will unlock like the first tier, which is the health, attack and defense. And the next evolution will unlock this one, split, followed by HP increase, defense increase, then destructive slash, is to unlock the level cap of the particular skill so that it can deal more damage. Then Desperate Fight to give him more effect to this skill here. And then critical damage reduction, useful for arena. Damage reduction increase. Violent Will, damage reduction of the enemy in the vengeance state is further decreased from 8 to 10 with the limit increased by 2%. And finally, more health, attack as well as defense. I'm not sure why the Eternal Evolution developers give him attack, because it doesn't really improve his damage output. I would rather have this as a damage reduction because he's a defensive nuker. Hopefully that one can be revamped, because some of this does not really work for him. And where do we get this soul potion? Alright, so these soul potions are very scarce, and you need to use them on the heroes that you want to use the most or most frequently. So if you want to use Artas frequently, you need to conserve your soul potion for him. So this soul potion, right, is obtained from the wasteland and shop. Where can we get them? It's basically in this area. So you go to the perimeter and farm through the wasteland, this area. So this the one with like a steel the chest box icon will drop this soul potion. So if you do all of them, you get a lot of soul potion, up to like 150 soul potions. And then you can also get soul potions by purchasing the monthly packs. So if you will head over to the store, I highly recommend you to get these passes. The border pass that provides a lot of soul potion, so you can quickly improve your hero's talent. And then the wasteland pass as well. These are the two best passes that you can, which is the best bang for your buck. And there you have it. That's basically my video on Artas, the hero that you'll be obtaining through the pre-registration rewards. If you found this video helpful, do give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, you can click on the subscribe button as well as ring the notification bell to stay up to date whenever I post a new video on this channel. And if you'd like to support my work, I have a donation link in the video description below, so you can support me there. Or you can become a monthly patron by becoming a patron on my site at patreon.com/Ayumilove. To learn more about this game, you can visit my website at ayumilove.net. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!